So what are common misconceptions that people have when they're working with you, when you come out? Is there anything that people are just like?
Well, just contractors in general just have a really shitty reputation in general.
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. We've been doing it for 35 years. We're super localized, but like I said, we have a big footprint. Like, we're in Ocean City, Maryland. We got a big footprint down there. We're in Delaware. We got a big footprint down there. So I think that eases it. But no matter what, even if you're a Kris Construction or ABC Contractor, whomever,
right,
people are going to be a little bit like contractors coming in. I generally don't. It's like used car salesman.
Yeah.
Like, my dad was a used car salesman.
Right.
Don't hold that against me.
Right.
But I think just the conception,
breaking through that stigma.
Yeah. And then especially when you get into roofing and storm damage, there are so many. I was one of the first ones. But since in the last 35 years, I mean, there's probably 100 storm chasers just here in Maryland now.
Okay.
So you get guys that'll come up and, they get caught going up there's no damage, and they make damage, take a picture of it, and then try to tell the homeowner to turn it in.
That's shady.
You hear nightmare stories about all of it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's legitimate damage. The contractors sign the homeowner up, they get the first check, and then they leave town. Or they just do a bad job. There's a zillion different scenarios. My suggestion is check them out on Better Business Bureau. Check out their Facebook. Check out Google's
Google
really
reviews.
important.
Yeah.
Ask them, hey, what jobs are you working on? Give me 5 referrals, or with telephone numbers. Let me ride past something that's close to your house. I would just do my due diligence.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. You're talking about the customer, building that trust, breaking down that stigma. What sets you guys apart as far as your customer service?
I think the biggest thing that sets my company apart from almost every company out there is we offer a true lifetime labor warranty. I know there's a lot of companies out there now, you hear it on TV, hey, we have a lifetime labor warranty, X, Y, and Z. We actually stand behind it. And I started that 35 years ago with the concept of, again, the gentleman that I worked for, he never had it in writing. He was old school, but he basically had a unsaid lifetime labor warranty. If there's ever any issues, whether it was 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years old, people call him like, hey, Ron, a piece of aluminum came off or my window's not working. He would send us out there to fix it for free.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, that's a really good concept. And this is a guy who never advertised and always had work. So at a very young age, I'm like, well, that makes a lot of sense. A, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It costs you a little bit to repair things. And when you're repairing them, you're learning like, hey, this is what I did wrong. I'll make sure I don't do that next time.
Right.
And I've literally just built my company on that. And when people call, like, I'll have people from 20 years ago, Kris, a piece of siding blew off. Can you? Sure.
Yeah.
Just go do it. And guess what? Then they want a bathroom, or they're going to refer us to somebody. Or
that's the thing, right?
It's stupid not to do it.
Reputation and word of mouth are your best marketing.
1,000%.
Yep. And you do a good job and you look out for people. That's the most important thing. If you do that, yes, the money comes, but really, first and foremost, it's about the people that you're serving.
I agree. It's a people business and it's a service business. And you have to realize that. You have to park your attitude aside, because again, we're not always going to like what a customer has to say. Not every customer is right. Not every customer is nice. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we have a job to do. We already signed a contract. Make them happy or as happy. Some people just aren't happy before you meet them, so they're probably not going to be happy after you leave.
Right.
But we need to do our job.
Yeah. Awesome.
Did you like this episode of the TMA Connection? Well, you might want to check this one out right here. Go ahead. Click it. Go ahead.